Yes, sir. Back with another one. Welcome back to the Hoodie and Headband podcast show. I'm your host as always.
I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
Oh, Bryce Warner. I,
Like,
I
you
also
not gonna
suck
say
on
what
the
his
as
name is?
always. I didn't even say what my name
He
was.
said, as always.
I
I
was
am
just
your
happy that
co-host,
we was
Tariq
the same
McDonald.
ones.
Nah, it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
I'm your co-host, Tariq McDonald. If y'all didn't hear.
Yeah.
All good.
Tariq. No, I gotta ask you. How you doing, my boy?
I'm doing good, man. A little tired. It's been a long week, but hey, we alive, so we can't complain.
Yeah.
Some good basketball has been happening.
Great
Tuesday night.
basketball.
Tuesday night has some
Yes.
fire that we're gonna get to in a few
Yes.
minutes because there's a game that I need to talk about.
We.
That shit went crazy. And it's Haley Jones season, baby. Fucking
We
sorry
gonna
to
get
Aaron
into
McDonald. Hopefully
we,
Aaron McDonald gets well soon, but her
we
and
gonna
Danielle
get
Robinson
into it.
out till at least All-Star break. It's Haley Jones
We gonna get into it.
season.
We're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get into all
Yeah.
that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But that's good to hear that you
How
do.
about you, my boy?
I'm doing all right, man. Working on some things.
What happened to the good with the cheese, bro?
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
That was what 6 weeks straight or whatever. I mean, I'm still good. It's not like anything
It's
bad
like
going.
6 episodes straight. I don't know about 6 weeks, but it was six
No, it was
episodes.
6 weeks. It was weeks. Cause we dropped like
Oh yeah,
episodes.
because we haven't done. Yeah,
We've
yeah,
been
yeah,
dropping
yeah,
like double episodes last like couple of weeks, bro. Yeah, we've been
yeah.
on
Yeah.
it. All right. Y'all ain't gonna be able to ignore us this summer. Y'all ain't gonna be able to ignore us. Everywhere you go, you're gonna see one of our faces. I don't know about all that. That's weird. I
No,
don't. But it's
I was
like,
making that face for a
as far
minute.
as like internet goes, like, listen, we producing the content, bro. Y'all see what's going on my TikTok and Instagram reels. All right. Y'all see what's going on. This is the second episode of the week. Second episode of the week.
So is.
Right?
So
Come on
is.
now. Come on now. We ain't playing no games, bro. Come on. What's wrong with y'all?
I know.
Anyways, man, that being said, let's get into it, man. First and foremost, before we get even further, I want to shout out to y'all, listeners, supporters, subscribers, all two something of y'all, right? Shout out to Most Publicity Media for having us on their platforms always. Shout out to the guys. Y'all know who y'all are. But make sure you like, comment, like, and subscribe on this. Come on now, you there. You ain't gotta go that much further. You there. It's on the screen. Just
Literally.
click.
You already here.
Or if you're on the phone,
You already here.
tap,
You already here.
tap.
It's
You
right
on
there.
on a fire stick with it? Boop, 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 boop. Anyways, man, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Tariq, got some good basketball this week, man. Got some great basketball this week.
So did.
And oh man, where you want to start?
I want to start with the game of the week for me.
Game of the week.
Might be the game of the year.
What game you talking
Let me
about?
make sure I'm on the right. Let me make sure.
Well, I said,
I'm
what
on the
game you
wrong.
talking about?
I'm on the wrong notes. Hold on. My bad. There
Uh-oh.
we go. June 6th. June 6th. I was
Mm-hmm.
on May 30th. My fault. Now, I don't know if y'all was tapped in Tuesday night.
Oh, I definitely
But
was.
there was a classic out in Chicago.
Yes.
Motherfuckers was putting in crazy work.
Dog.
Word to Sean McCoy. They was out there going crazy. Look, it was back and forth the whole game. Aaliyah Boston was giving them business. Let me start off by saying this. Aaliyah Boston is not a rookie. That is a pro.
Yeah.
She has
That's just
been
a
she has
label.
been ready.
That rookie
She has
title, that's
been
just
ready.
a title. That's just a label. That's just
She
because
has been
she
ready.
wasn't able to get into the league last couple of years. She could have been in the league after what? Maybe her second year. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely after her junior year.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure after her junior year. Sophomore year, she probably should have came back
Bro.
because that was the Stanford loss. So I think
Yeah.
she would have came back regardless. But if she could have left last year, I think she would have. And I think she would have been
Excuse
solid.
me.
I mean, she gave Elizabeth Williams, who's one of the better post defenders in the league for the last 10, 12 years. She gave her the business, like any way she wanted it. Mid range, post up, patient, offensive rebound, tip ins, and she was doing it late game. She was doing it in the fourth quarter when her team needed a bucket. She was going to get offensive rebounds and ones, and going through chess, and just being a physical force. But man, Chicago had Colleen Copper going crazy.
Yeah.
She gave him 24.
Yeah.
And Marina had a huge pass to Alana Smith to send the game to overtime. Marina had 28.
28 is crazy.
Alana Smith, MIP her. MIP her. Come on, bro. I'm not even. I don't care who else y'all got on y'all ballot. It's Alana Smith. I'm not arguing.
Don't care who else we got on the ballot?
I don't. It's Alana Smith. It's not even close. Or Orlando Smith. They be switching it up. They don't say. They say two different. But she got MIP right now. She got it. She got it. Who else in the conversation?
I was gonna say Shakira Austin, man. I think she's in the running for it. But we got a long season to go, so anything can happen. But Shakira Austin has taken a leap this year, yo, and that should not go on.
I don't disagree. She'll be all-star. Dana Evans.
Dana.
Her.
We ain't even mentioned doggone Aaliyah Boston's stat line. 25 and 11.
I said 25 and 11.
Oh, I must have just not heard it. All right.
I said she gave Elizabeth. Williams 25 and 11.
Disregard me. Dana Evans. Man, oh man.
Her.
20 points off the bench.
Her.
7 assists, 3 steals.
3
of them things. Oh, you guys
give me that.
Oh, give me that. Cookies. Bro, people don't even say cookies no more. Oh my, bro, what has happened?
That's really crazy.
What has happened to the game? Tariq, what has happened? Like, if we were in the same building right now, I would be shaking. You'd be like, yo, what has happened to the game? People don't say cookies. People don't say cookies, Tariq.
You're bugging.
But people don't say cookies no more, man.
You're bugging.
We losing recipes, man.
Nah, I knew you was listening to some dumb shit. I already knew.
Recipes. Nobody says cookies no more, dog. Like, what happened to the fun of the game? Everybody gonna be all stern and be all. Oh,
I ripped you.
When the last time somebody eyed somebody, bro? Oh, I eye you, bro. Was that just a Charleston thing, or was that like a national thing? Okay.
I eye you. You shouldn't even have to ask. I think it said 3 vowels.
Man, man, pick your eyes up off the ground. Oh my, no, bro.
Oh my God,
Charleston so dramatic in the wreck. Like, you will close out on somebody and they make it all net. Boom, they'll look at you and they'll look like they'll whoop whoop like act like they picking up eyes off the ground. Bang! And that was. They don't get disrespectful no more, man. Now it's just or hey, I love this though. Sabrina better do it right next time McKell's in Barclays. Got him. I don't know.
I shoot 4-pointers.
Air ball last time I seen the shot of 3. One day I saw it was one of the games I saw her shoot an air ball. I said, man, she better not do that again. Let me stop. Anyways, but yeah, Chicago Sky, Indiana Fever. It was a great game. It was a fun game to watch. Very fun game to watch, man.
Overtime.
The Fever, yo, the Fever been on it lately, yo. Like they starting to wake people up.
Yeah, they got the Aces.
Of course, me and you already know, but others around the I don't want to say W Twitter, but just like W fans or whatever are seeing, like, people are seeing, like, bro, they ain't playing around. I said it on Tuesday. I'm saying it again. The trio of Kelsey Mitchell, Melissa Smith, Aaliyah Boston is going to wreak havoc for some years to come. They're gonna cause issues for the rest of the league, bro. Like they all can score. The defending is there. Like you just gotta get a solid team around them. And it's just the fact that this team is young. The team ain't bad. They're young. They had like what 4 draft picks last year, 3 draft picks this year or whatever. Like 3, however many draft picks they had. They had most draft picks both last year and this year, probably. I don't know, but a lot of them, a lot of draft picks, and they're using those draft picks.
Yeah,
math in his head, huh?
5.
5 this year.
They had Aaliyah, Grace, Taylor,
yeah,
Victoria,
yeah,
LaDasia.
Okay, yeah, but say they wait
make the cut.
2 of them, 3 of them.
They only wait LaDasia. Oh no, they wait Taylor too.
Because that was all controversy between Taylor and
they wait Taylor too.
But Taylor got picked up by Atlanta this week, so shout out to that.
So she'll get some PT because they got no guard play.
Yeah,
I mean,
but yeah, it was a good game, great game, fun game. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed watching it. Enjoyed watching the.
I have a question and a statement.
Okay,
I'm gonna do the statement first. The Indiana Fever.
Man, come on, Dre. Dre don't burn the damn pizza, bro. I get his boy one job.
That boy can't even make pizza.
I get his boy one job.
He can't even make a pizza.
Oh, buddy. Anyways, what was your statement? God is real.
My statement.
Like, yo, throw the pizza in. I'm about to record it. Like, I'm hungry. I'm sitting here thinking, like.
My statement, the Indiana Fever are going to make the playoffs this season.
I don't think that's that bold of a statement. I don't think that's that bold of a statement.
I wouldn't say it was bold. I'm just saying I'm making a statement so that I can come back to this later on and be like, boom, told them. Because really, at the bottom is them, Phoenix, Minnesota, Seattle. So that's 4 teams at the bottom. Really, they only got to jump 1 team.
Yeah, that's 4 teams at the bottom, literally, bro.
There's 8 teams making it. All you got to do is jump 1.
I'm trying to think of who else is like towards there.
I mean, LA is in that mix. LA is in the mix. So if they jump them,
I don't know. Now you want to take me pizza done.
Pizza burnt.
And I was like, nah.
Nigga forgot about the pizza. Yeah, so Storm, Mercury, Sparks. Sparks are 3-3, so I wouldn't necessarily put them in there. But you got the Fever and the Dream. So Fever, Dream, Sparks, Storm, Lynx. We're bound for the last spot. And I think the Fever have a good chance of getting it. Because there's going to be 4 teams from the East to make it. Sun, Liberty, Sky, Mystics. They'll all make it. In the West, Aces, Wings will make it. Sparks should make it. They're 3-3 and they're playing pretty good basketball.
So yeah, they definitely should.
They should make it. Yep. But my question, there's a team that I said will make the playoffs. And I made a statement on Twitter. I tweeted something about the Sky. Do you think, I don't know if I want to say this specific word. Do you think the Sky can upset a team in the playoffs? I don't want to say are they contenders, but do you think the Sky can upset a team?
Best of 5 series.
That should beat them in the first round, but
everything is best of 5, right? Or is it best of 3? Best of 5.
Best of 3 and then best of 5.
So Chicago's 4 right now. They would be playing the Wings if the playoffs end today. I know we got like 30-something games left, but yeah, playoffs ended today. Chicago stays at 4, plays Dallas at 5. They can get 2 out of those 3 games. Yes. I think it just depends on who they're matched up against, bro.
I just think they have a good chance of ending somebody's season.
Yeah.
They have the They have the recipe. They have multiple closers.
Mm-hmm.
They have Kyle, one of the best closers. DeWanna gave y'all 41.
Oh my God, leave me alone. What you mean, y'all? This your team too, sir.
Candace didn't play that much.
Nah,
Candace
you can't hit me with
only
the y'all loss.
Candace only played like 15 minutes.
You can't hit me with the y'all loss.
That ain't got nothing to do with her. She gave y'all 41.
You can't hit me with the y'all loss. Candace played 20 minutes. That's half the game.
She gave y'all 41. I'm a Dream fan. I'm a Hannah Jones fan. So I'm a Dream Wings fan.
No, because episodes ago you was like, yeah, we got Candace, all in.
I didn't do that. I
baby.
definitely did not do that.
Aces, baby.
I definitely did not do that.
Man, let me call ML. I'm gonna call ML
for the Aces. I did all that for the Aces.
Damn near.
No.
Candace went there. You said
no.
All right. You made a tweet. And you was like, I'm gonna go with Candace Parker go, right? He made that clear before she made her decision. You made that clear.
Yeah.
Because we all know she's a free agent. You made that clear.
Yeah.
You went to the Aces, and you was like, yeah. And then you started using we. You started speaking French. Started using we a lot. It went from y'all to we.
Me saying we is different than.
And a matter of an Instagram post. It went from y'all to we after one Instagram post.
It's different.
Y'all,
me saying we, saying we is different.
We got Alicia Clark now. We got Spacey. We got shooters. That. Yeah, we tough, man. Aces, bro.
That's not me.
Nah, bro, you faking the funk, bro. That's cool. Only with us when we up. That's crazy.
We still up. What you talking about?
We lost tonight.
That's the one loss. We 7-1.
But you said no. Your verbiage changed. Soon as we lost. You said
somebody.
The one again, y'all 41.
As soon as someone gave y'all 40, I changed it. Not when we lost.
The one that gave y'all 41. What do you mean by y'all, bro? It's not the Las Vegas Parkers. The Las Vegas Aces.
It should be.
No, that's Ages franchise, bro.
She played
23
minutes tonight.
Respectfully.
She only played 23 minutes tonight. So she didn't. That 40 wasn't on her.
That 40 wasn't on her. All right, then who was it on then, sir? Kia
Jackie, Kia.
Was it on Sid Colson?
Might as well be. Yeah.
She's on the whole team, bro. She dropped 41
Alicia
on the
Clark.
whole team, bro. She dropped 41 on the whole team.
No.
I turned the game off halfway through the fourth quarter because she was shooting from damn Bristol.
She been doing that.
Yeah, but I was like,
that's
bro.
one thing about DeWanna. She gonna let that hoe fly.
She was shooting from damn Bristol.
I hope that didn't sound like I called her a hoe.
Nah.
I said she let that hoe fly.
I know. As in the basketball. Listen, people don't know. If people don't understand, what is it called? AAVE?
Something like
that. If people don't understand how black people talk, then they shouldn't be listening to our show. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get back to it. We're talking about Chicago Sky.
Yeah, they got 4 closers.
They definitely
they got 4 closers. They got Kyle, one of the best players in the league.
Yeah.
They got Courtney Williams, who can go get you a bucket.
Anytime.
In that mid range, she gonna get you one. She gonna get you a good look.
Bang. Pull up, bang.
Marina can hit the step back. She can get enough space with the little chicken wing. Step back, midi. She can get to the rim, get a layup, get fouled.
Yeah.
Then you can't forget about Dana Evans.
Can't forget about Dana.
Dana Evans is out there. She gonna let that thing fly.
Listen, she gonna get her.
Let it fly.
She gonna get hers.
I'm leaving here with something.
Listen, bro. She gonna get hers.
Look, the Wings hypothetically would be the perfect matchup for them in the first round because
that would be such a good matchup.
That would be perfect. I mean, that would be
such a good matchup.
Tatu would cook in that series, though. Oh my god, Tatu been cooking all season. We're gonna get to that though.
Yeah, well, no, you
MVP.
can't skip past what else happened on Tuesday. We still on Tuesday. All right, we gotta get through. You gotta get through.
Yeah.
So Tuesday, Chicago Sky really pulled it out in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And wait, was that sort of what happened in that game?
They went OT.
It went OT, but was it because of Chicago Sky or was it because of the fever?
This guy, Mabry hit Alana Smith on it. She got the ball in the inbound, faked
Yeah,
the shot, passed
yeah.
it down. Alana Smith laid it up.
Okay, yeah. I'm starting to remember now. Yes. And then overtime, Chicago just took over.
Okay. Well, Kelsey Mitchell had a chance.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. That's one thing. The last two games, when they played the Aces, she missed two shots that she could have made. There was the first shot. I don't
Who
think she should
missed
have
the
took.
layup in the Aces game?
That was her.
I was sorry, I missed the layup. Oh, and
Yeah,
Erica came up and
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She
Listen,
was visibly
the
upset
Fever
after that.
gave the Aces a run for their money last week, bro.
Yeah, they were struggling with the Fever.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's really terrible, man.
Hey, I can't wear UConn. It's crazy that I'm a UConn fan and a Candace Parker fan.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
Playing
because
both sides, sir.
her and Gino hit each other.
Messing with the ops, man. Like on both sides. You can't be doing that, bro.
Hey man, look, I choose Candace Parker over Gino, but I
That's like me
choose
being a
UConn.
Duke fan and saying my favorite player is Jordan.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing
Ain't nothing
wrong
wrong with
with
that.
that.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah, but
I'm loyal to
I'll
the
do this
blue.
though.
I've been loyal
I'll
to the
never
blue
wear
for
Jordan
years.
brand while I'm wearing a Duke like anything. So if I'm wearing blue,
That's
I'm
cool.
not wearing Jordans with my blue, with my Duke.
That's
Well,
cool. I ain't go. I
I
didn't
don't
go
got
to
no blue
UConn.
Jordans, so it's nothing for me to do that anyway. But when I
That's
mix
cool. I didn't go
Jordan
to UConn.
Duke together, it's a no go. It's a
I
no
didn't
go.
go to UConn or Tennessee, so I don't have no ties.
That's like
So
mixing oil and water.
hey,
They don't
shit,
go together.
make it work. Make it work.
It's like mixing oil and water. They don't go together. Anyways, so yeah, Chicago Sky. Whoa, that's kind of weird. Chicago Sky took care of the job on Tuesday night. Not the job.
Got the job done.
Got the job done. Took care of
There you go.
business. Took care of
There you go.
Tuesday night. Work with me, man.
There
It's
you
been a
go.
long week. Work with me. Then we had whatchamacallit? The
That's
Sparks
crazy.
and the Storm
21-point lead.
to start the game off. Everybody was watching Sky and whatchamacallit? Sky and Fever.
Game switch
They
over.
switched game down. I said, oh, I was like, man,
And something told me,
probably
I was like,
early night.
damn. Literally, I was like, I'm gonna turn this off. I was like, actually,
I was like, man, it might be an early
it's
night.
the Sparks.
But
They might let them motherfuckers come back.
bro, I
And
literally
them
turned my
motherfuckers
head.
couldn't
Listen,
buy a
literally
bucket.
turn my head back again, and I saw they was like down by 3 or something. I said, what? How?
Couldn't buy a bucket.
Man, Jewel
They
Logan.
had 21 turnovers. They was turning the hell out of the ball over. Turning the ball over like a motherfucker.
It's bad.
Nah,
Bad
it
basketball.
was rough.
Bad
It was
basketball, bro.
rough.
Bad basketball.
They only scored 14 points in the second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So they won the first quarter
They didn't
24 to
score in the
13.
damn third quarter, dog.
They scored 10 points.
I thought they went scoreless in the quarter.
You listening to Dion, that's your problem.
I thought no, but I saw something from Bailey too, though.
They scored 10 points in the third quarter.
Let me see this, man.
That's the problem. They only scored 10 points in the third quarter. They scored 14, then 10, and then 15.
Saturday. Let's go to Tuesday. And then it's still. Oh yeah, they did score 10 points. Cool. It's crazy.
They they ended the first quarter up 24-6, and then they scored 39 to three quarters.
That's rough. That's like who was it? Was it Stan and Neil Everett and Stan Verrett on Sports Center? They used to ask, is that bad? Well, it's not good. That's that's what the Sparks were on Tuesday. Were they bad? They weren't good. Yeah, man, 21 turnovers. That's a recipe for disaster.
Oh, they didn't score. They didn't score a field goal. I don't think, or maybe till the end of the whatchamacallit.
Maybe it was all free throws.
I think it was field goal. Yeah, until the end of the quarter. I'm seeing Lexi hit 2 free throws. Nneka hit 2 free throws. Nneka had a layup. Azure had a layup. I think it was like something else, another layup or a jump shot.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's bad basketball, man. You scored 10 points in the quarter, not as a person, not as a player, as a team, as a whole team. Third quarter is the most pivotal quarter in basketball. I don't care what you say. However you come out of that halftime, third quarter, however you come out of that third quarter determines the game. How you finish the third quarter, really. Like, you can get hot first part of the third quarter, but basketball is a game of runs. You get a 12-3 run halfway through the third quarter, sitting in good position, depending on what the score was before that 12-3 run, you know? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. What do you think has to happen with the Sparks? Like, what is it with them? Is it coaching? Is it the lineups? Is it just the people around, the stars? Like, what is it?
I don't think they're bad. Like before this game, I thought they were playing good basketball.
Yeah.
And in the first quarter, they were playing good basketball. It was the last 4 quarters where they played like shit. But I mean, I don't think you could ask much more of Chennai, Carly Samuelson, Lexi Brown.
Lexi been hooping, man.
Like, those 3 players right there themselves have played really good basketball to start the season. They're the reason that they have 3 of their wins.
Yeah.
And they've been competitive in every game they've played this season. Now, do I know exactly what direction they're trying to go in? No.
It's still early.
Because when you have Nneka, you're like, oh, we're trying to contend. But when you look around the roster, it's not really like there's no like consistent guard play. Like Jordan Canada, I don't think she's been bad, but I don't think she's been as consistent as she used to be. And that's been her problem so far in her career is consistency.
Yeah.
But Lexi Brown has been good. Lacey Clarendon has been Lacey Clarendon. They haven't been great, but they haven't been bad either. So
yeah.
And Azure just made her season debut, so
yeah,
that's a big get back. They don't have Katie Lou this season. Jasmine Thomas isn't back yet, so they're still trying to figure out exactly what roles everyone has and what everyone's role is going to be when the team is fully healthy. I don't think they're in a bad spot. I'm not sure exactly what they're supposed to be doing. But when you have Kurt Miller as your coach, you're trying to contend. So I don't think it's a bad team, but I also don't think it's a team that'll win a first round series.
Okay.
Like they would have to get the perfect first round matchup, and I'm not sure what that perfect first round matchup is.
Yeah, I mean, if they're bottom, it's not anybody favorable. Like, I don't see them beating the Aces, the Sun, or the Liberty, or the Mid-State.
Yeah, I mean, they're not that far off from. They are currently 7, and they're only
playing
a game back from the 3 spot. So it's not like they're.
It's too early to start talking playoff.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
It's way too early, but yeah.
Like, we know what teams are going to be in.
40-game season.
We just don't know. Yeah, we know what teams are going to be in. We just don't know the matchups.
Yeah.
But we know what 8 teams realistically are going to be in. Like, Indiana's probably not going to make it, but they have a chance. But
You have a chance for sure.
The eight that are in there right now are probably going to be the 8 that are battling for different spots and for different seedings.
Yeah,
as
they'll
the
just be all
year
changed,
goes on.
switched around, whatever. Like
But
I
I
feel
think
like let's see, 9 through 12 only got one win at the moment.
yeah, that's why I said
They're all like
Indiana
a
has a
couple
chance
games
because they're
back
not
from
that
each
far
other.
off.
Whatever. Anything can happen. Depending on how the schedule plays out. Atlanta at 8, 2-3 at the moment. And Sparks at 3-3 at the moment. I think it's really gonna be between them for the last 2 spots, between anywhere from the Sparks to Indiana. I ain't gonna lie, I think Minnesota's rebuilding. And we've said it. We've said it.
Yeah,
You know,
but
making room for Paige.
some respect needs to be put on Nephe's Collier's name. I'm gonna say that
Talk about it.
she gave Connecticut 30, and the only one that can really go score like gave him 30. Like I think her being pregnant missing last season, and I feel like her last 2 seasons of playing, there was a lot of pressures on her, and I think a lot of people had narratives about her. I I kind of I don't want to use him as the analogy, but I kind of look at her as like the Paul George like narrative in a
I don't
way
know why I thought you was gonna say that. Like I don't use this analogy, and then Paul George popped up in my head for some reason, dog.
because like the talent is there,
Yeah.
and she hasn't done anything to warrant a lot of the criticism she's gotten.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the criticism has been like biased. Like they're in the W, players get compared to each other. So there was a time where it was Asia and Nafisa being compared, and obviously a lot of fans are Asia fans. So it turned, that instead of it being Asia positivity, it turns into Nafisa negativity, and it starts to put a negative light on her, and for other fans who may not pay much attention to either Minnesota or to Nafisa, and they just go off of what someone else is saying because they trust it because they listen to that person. And I think that's kind of the same with like Paul George. When Paul George has a great game, it's very quiet. When he has a bad game, it's like, oh my God, this dude's trash. And I'm not saying that when Nafisa Collier has a bad game or doesn't play well that somebody's calling her trash, but they're, oh yeah, I've been trying to tell y'all for years that she's not that, like she's not like that, and she's not who y'all think she is, blah blah blah. And I always find that funny that people are like behind the computer or behind the phone, like, oh,
These social
they,
networks and these
they
computers.
not them, they not who they think they are. I'm like, are you who you think you are? Like, like what are we talking about, bro? Like actually though, like for real though, like
Bro
motherfuckers be
said, "Are
saying
you
crazy shit.
who you think you are?"
Like I could be on here, like I'm on here talking crazy about Chris Paul, right? All last, he could be on. He could come back and be like, "Who are you?" And I'd be like, "You right, you damn right." Like I don't even get paid to do this. You right. I don't know what the fuck. Like I know what I'm talking about, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
So you
I
ain't
just be
legit.
saying shit.
What
Or
would you say? They said Stephen A. Let me stop.
no, he said some wild shit today. That boy said,
Oh,
"Yo."
but
That boy said Jokic ain't known for posting up. That
stop.
man, this is why I was yelling. This is why I was arguing for the last 2 seasons about Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
Now motherfuckers are starting to see, oh, he really is nice. And motherfuckers really have been sleeping.
Put him on a world
But,
stage. That'll happen.
but it's all good. But yeah, I think if she's been playing really good basketball, she was one of my all-star starters in the front court. And she's on a team that's gonna struggle, a young team, but they got a good win against Washington. I thought that was a very solid win for them. Caleb Brown had 24. He had 17, 9, and 3 steals. Tiffany Mitchell got the putback with 3 seconds left. It's gonna take some time. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be a long process. I don't want to say it's gonna be a long process, but it's gonna be a process for Minnesota to get back to where they want to go. But Cheryl Reed, if you're gonna go in this rebuilding phase, you got to go all in with the rebuild. I don't understand what they're doing. The defense is terrible. So I don't understand why rebuild is still sitting at home when it's some players on your roster that are not contributing at really at all.
Yeah.
So, but hey, again, I'm just saying shit. I don't know nothing compared to these people.
No. You just a fan watch from the sidelines, from the stands.
But yeah, I just wanted to give the Feast some praise. Also, FIBA 3v3 team or 3x3 team wins a gold medal. Headband lift, can't break. Lene Harper and Sierra something. I apologize. I really wanted to highlight Haley Van Lith and Cam Brink because Cam Brink was dominant. I mean, she was post fades, jumpers, blocking shots, locking down on the perimeter, and it made me really excited for what next season could be. I don't know what Stanford's gonna look like, but I know Cam Brink gonna be out there going crazy. She's putting up numbers. She's putting up numbers. I already know she ain't got no choice but to put up numbers. So I'm very excited to see how that goes. Haley Van Lith was, as usual, she was in her bag, going crazy. So again, we'll see them. We'll see Haley Van Lith at LSU. We'll see Cam Brink at Stanford. Just want to give them a quick shout out. I saw an Arizona video today. Arizona women's basketball is back in the gym. And boy, am I ready to see Jada Williams play some fucking college ball. Oh my goodness. I am ready to see Jada Williams play some college ball. Juju. I'm ready for that Juju versus Jada college.
Crazy.
I need it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Juju on the college stage for real, bro.
Man. It's gonna be
Dog, hey, whatchamacallit? What's the name of their conference? Pac-12?
Yep.
Pac-12 would be crazy.
They're gonna play twice, at least. At least.
USC versus USC versus UCLA, USC versus Stanford, Stanford versus UCLA.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
All right. What other games or stuff we gotta talk about?
Before we go back to games, who did you put in your first All-Star ballot?
Let's look at it. I did tweeted it.
I did tweeted it. That's
So for my guards, got Ryan Howard, got Jackie Young, got Joe Lloyd, got Lexi Brown. What type of laugh is that, bro? That's like it's like something from SpongeBob, bro. Anyways, all right.
You said you had Lexi Brown?
Lexi Brown, Joe Lloyd, Jackie Young, Ryan Howard.
All-Star starter. Okay.
Listen.
What's your reason for your backcourt player?
She been balling this year, bro. Like, I'm not saying she should be a starter, but she should be all-star.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it at all.
And then my front court got, of course, it got Asia, face of the league, the queen, Wilson, right? Asia got Satu, got Stewie, NECA, BG, and Shakira Austin. Yeah.
It's a girl dirty.
I left out Ka. I felt bad.
I felt bad for leaving
Because
her.
I was like, yo, where I put her? And it's like, I want to vote for BG. But I had a good feel. I have a feeling BG's gonna get it regardless. Like she's been playing great this year, and everybody loves BG. She's gonna.
Yeah.
She's like, look.
I
This is
couldn't
who's
leave
getting it for
BG
sure.
out.
For sure. Age is getting in, right? Stewie's getting in, right? BG's getting in, right? NECA definitely probably gonna get in. So it's like, I think
Satu for
Satu's
sure
gonna
getting
get
in.
in, huh?
Satu is a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying based off fans though, like based off fans.
She got Germany. She got a whole country. She good. She in there.
Listen,
She got Texas and Germany. She good.
All right. But
And
I was saying as in like a shoe in lock, like no debating.
she is shoe in lock.
Okay, sir, let me explain like my reasoning. Damn. Anyways, it's like a shoe in lock, whatever, right? I know Asia, NECA, BG, Stewie, Relax, right? Locks.
I don't think that's
Sure for sure. I'm not saying Satu's not gonna be a starter because she's been playing phenomenal this year, but it's like I don't know.
I don't think NECA's a lock.
You don't think NECA's a lot?
I don't think she's gonna get the fan votes to be a lock.
You don't think she get the fan votes? What?
No. She wasn't even like my next 2 or 3 to pick to put in there. I would have put Alyssa Thomas before her.
Okay.
Alyssa Thomas is like top 3 MVP.
I think Alyssa Thomas would be a starter as well. I mean, it's what 10, not
even 10 games.
Whoa. I just thought about it differently. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be 10 start like 10. No, I was like, no. I mean, I think all these people are gonna be all stars. Only 5 on each team can be starters, right? Mm-hmm. So really got 2 guards. Oh, I really just figured out the whole all-star format. Wow. How I don't know. What the hell is wrong with me? I don't know why. I swear I went to school. I swear I have a diploma. I swear I have a degree. Degrees all rolled up in the package that it came in. I have not taken it out yet or hung it up.
Jeez.
2 years later.
You better than me. I'd have put that shit. I'd have moved it I would move it every time I take a picture somewhere in my room. So everybody can see that.
I mean, I'll just wait until get like an office space or something to put it up in, but I don't know. It'll get put up whenever it needs to get put up. How about that? People know I graduated. Anyways, so yeah, I see now. So it's two guards on each team and 3 forwards on each team. So that's 5.
Ooh.
So I was like, not forwards, three front court players on each team. So that's 5 and 5.
Ooh. So who would win? Answer this for me. Who would win? Jewel Lloyd, Ryan Howard, Nafisa, EDD, and BG versus Jackie, Enrique, Satu, Stewie, Asia.
Give me that first team. I think that first team has like better matchup. Like has the advantage. I mean, not really in terms of like Stewie and Asia. Nobody's guarding them. But like other 3, what was the other 3 on the first team? You said it was Jewel
and Ryan.
Jewel and Ryan, and then you said
and
it was Nafisa, Satu,
and then Jackie, Enrique, and Satu.
Oh wait, Jackie, Enrique, Satu. And on the other side, Jewel. I don't know why I'm blinking here. Jewel. Don't know why I'm blinking here. You said Jewel.
Ryan.
I don't know why I'm blinking on. Jewel, Ryan.
Nafisa.
On one side. Got Jackie.
Enrique.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking team 2 now.
I was shocked that you didn't pick Asia team. Asia and Stewie on the same team, and you went somebody else.
I know. As soon as I said that, I know you've been like, what? But yeah.
Damn, there was like, what? Damn. But I was gonna let you. If that was what you wanted, I was gonna let you ride.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, where we at with things? Games. All right, and then we had what game do we have? Oh, so we only had one game yesterday because smoke was in the air
Wings,
in New
Mercury.
York.
Yeah.
So we had Dallas and Phoenix. Satu Saudi had a hell of a game. Hell of a game.
MVP her.
MVP.
You heard it. You heard it. I got the stats. I'm ready. I'm ready to make my. I'm ready to make my case.
I'm off.
22, 10, 2 steals and 3 assists a game.
Most of that was in 3 quarters.
No, I'm saying that's what she averages.
She
for the
averaged
season. Yeah.
20 and 10 on the season? Sheesh.
22 and 10 now.
Sheesh.
2 steals a game, 47, 36, 90% for the free throw line, 3rd in the league in scoring, 2nd in rebounds, 5th in steals, tied for 3rd for the most threes in the season or this season so far. She in that conversation. And you know I'm a little biased, so
very
back to MVP. All right, I would say very biased.
Slightly biased.
That's not to MVP right now. She the best player on her spot. And when the Wings all figure that out, that's when they'll take a lead. When they start playing through side 2, that's when it's really gonna get on the pocket because man, Enrique, she's a great player. But damn, man, some of the shots she takes. It's just like she know what an easy shot is. Like even a layup should make that shit tough. Like instead of just going like this, she'll flip that motherfucker like this. And like try to just lay that motherfucker. Or she'll like why? You didn't need to do that. It's like the Michael Jordan, like he didn't need to. Enrique goes
or like, no, bro. I used to get mad playing 2K because they would make like you get like a like you get Kyrie or De'Aaron Fox playing with, and they do some dumb acrobatic layup. Like I don't want to do that. Like
yeah. Enrique is like J.R. Smith at his peak. Like, oh, I got this open shot. I could take it.
Man. No, bro.
But I'm gonna wait, actually. There's something else that I was thinking of. Damn, I can't remember. But a layup package. What was I thinking about? Damn, I can't remember that. Oh shit.
That's kind of facts, but yo.
And that's not even trying to disrespect her.
That's not no diss. I just laugh because it's true. Like
she like, oh, open, jab, like damn, jab, step back 3, like damn, take the easy look. She's like, what's that? I don't know what that is. I'm in my bag.
Boy.
But man, Satu's been amazing. And I think they're in a dilemma. Like Enrique has been known to be the better player, but if Satu is healthy, which she has been this whole season, she hasn't missed a game. If she's healthy, she's the best player. She's the most talented player on this team. She's the most talented player on this team. So she can facilitate, she can rebound with the best of them, clearly. So she's 2nd in rebounds at the 4 spot. Actually, at the 3 spot. 5th in steals. So she's playing some defense. Tied for 3rd in threes. So she's scoring everywhere. She's 90% from the free throw line. Like she's been fantastic. I cannot be any happier with the way that she has played this season. And Veronica Burton, boy, was that a fucking steal for the Dallas Wings last year. That was a steal. I mean, she's been fantastic. I think she's been really good playing as the starting point guard next to Crystal Dangerfield. But I think she's been really good. She's had some high assist games. She's had some games where she's had multiple steals. She's been really good, and she's been more confident with her shot this season as well. So with Tierra McCowan, with the Turkish national team, it's gonna be more on Enrique, Satu, and Natasha Howard to score, but Veronica Burton can get buckets too when she needs to. Maddie Seegers has been playing better. I think she had 14 or 13 points last night. So really good game for her. But yeah, man, I think the Wings they're playing good basketball. I think what the thing is with them is they've been more consistent. Now, obviously, you have one of your best players is what?
I'm sorry, I didn't see this tweet.
Oh shit!
It says, "With 35-year-old DeWanna Bonner drops 40 on your birthday."
Whose birthday is it?
Alexis Morris.
No. She told him to get him up out of here. She gave him 40 on their birthday. That's crazy. Like, yeah, her old ass sent her to the retirement home. She's done for. She's like, you know what? It's that little girl birthday, ain't it?
Oh,
we go ahead and get a nice little 40 ball. Let me go ahead and get a nice little 40 ball for you. What are your thoughts on the Wings?
Yeah, don't mind what I just did.
They are currently 4-3.
Yeah. So, like you mentioned, I believe that things are better when Satu has the ball in her hands. It's like, I hate to relate it to NBA terms, but a good bit of our listeners, they're not as tapped in with the W as we are, and they could come to us for breakdowns, simplification, and all that other stuff. I look at it like how, even though they were teammates before Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, but I look at it like that. It's like, you run the ball through Satu, good results. You guys, win games or get close to winning. But you run the ball through Enrique, you don't know what you get. Enrique can score. She can shoot the ball. But sometimes she don't need to have the ball in her hands.
That's actually very good. That's a very good. I like that. That was actually really good because you got the efficient one that gets everybody involved, calms the team down, runs the offense.
Yeah.
And then you got the other one. When they on. Everything is on. And then everybody on the team.
Whatever. They pulling things out their bag you didn't know existed. They look at
when they off, they off.
You practice that shot? When?
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
That shit is never not gonna be funny.
Oh my gosh. When they first
you practice that shot? When?
When they first showed it on ESPN, bro, I'd laugh for like 2 days, bro.
He was so serious.
You practice that shot when? This back when Deezus and Mero was still a show and it was on Vice. Dog.
It says you never hear a coach say that. Like, coaches be thinking that, but you never hear a coach like, you practice that shot?
I say, I think my coaches have said some things, but
never like, you don't practice that shot.
Bro,
I ain't never seen you shoot that shot.
What you doing? Like, you practice that shot? Like, you can make a shot like that?
No, I done heard coaches tell other players like, yeah, now you know you can't shoot. I don't know why you out there.
Yeah,
but I ain't never heard them say, you practice that shot?
Practice that shot? What type of shot was that? You practice that shot? When? And for bro to say, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Wait.
For bro to say yeah, so Patrick to say win.
Bold as hell. That nigga bold as hell, boy.
Win. What? Man, but yeah,
Oh my
I
god.
do agree with you in saying that when they realize Satu is a better player, that's whenever the success is gonna, fall through. And I feel like it's gonna happen. They got a good team, solid team.
And I think one of the best parts about it being like kind of like a 2 or 3 headed monster is they have multiple closers. I think
Yeah,
Enrique can obviously be your closer, but I think Satu has shown that in the clutch she can go get a bucket too, whether
well,
it
can
be
be a
off the
good
dribble,
decoy at this point
off
because
the
they're not
catch.
really zeroing
Yeah,
in. They know
I
the
mean,
ball going to Enrique for the game winner.
you run
Whatever.
if
I don't
you
know.
run a pick and roll and she slips, that's a bucket.
Yep.
If she pops, she can hit the three. If they switch, she can score on the switch. And I think that's what she's done really well this year is playing mismatches.
Mm-hmm.
So she's played the three. So some teams play a smaller three. So or if she gets a switch with a point guard, she goes to the post. She goes to the rim. If she gets a post on her, she'll step out a little bit, and if they come up, she'll go right by it. If they step back, she'll shoot that motherfucker. So I think she's done a good job of picking and choosing like when she needs to get to the rim, when she needs to shoot a jumper. Like I think she's been. I already said this, but I think she's been absolutely fantastic this season. But yeah, I don't think they've been bad. I don't think Enrique is hurting them yet. But when it comes to playoff time, that's when roles have to be defined. Who is going to be the person that's running the plays? Who's going to be taking the bulk of the shots? Who's going to be getting everybody involved?
Mm-hmm.
Like if Enrique got players involved a little more often, then it would be different.
Yeah.
Because she adds that gravity to her game of like, okay, we can't focus in on her because if we do, she can hurt us from playmaking. But she doesn't necessarily do that. Like she's not really you're not really worried about her passing the ball and that hurting you. So and I mean it's only what her 5th year. So it's not like she don't got time to continue to grow, but you gotta see some type of progression from year to year in terms of playmaking. And I don't think we've fully seen that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Sun, Alyssa Thomas had 16 assists, 16 points, and 9 rebounds against Minnesota. DeWanna Bonner before tonight, 41-point outburst. Passed Lisa Leslie in all-time points. Shout out to her.
Tough.
The Sun, they gonna be there. They gonna be there.
2 or 3 this year.
Yeah, they gonna be there. They'll be in the 1 to 4 range, or 2 to 4 range because I don't see the Aces falling out of one spot.
Nah, Ace is probably gonna lose like maybe 4 games this season.
You said maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
That's bold. I have a question about the Liberty.
Salt Liberty. Maria
They
Jones spike. How?
that she's a part of one of the questions. So they played the Sky twice.
Yep.
Won the first one with the Stewie game winner. She had 19, 11, and 5. Bernard only had 17. In that game, Jonquil played 19 minutes. Second time they played, Chicago came back from down 19 to win the game. And Jonquil played, I believe, just 21 minutes in that game. And then I didn't even mention in the first game that Sabrina only played, I don't know, maybe a little over 20 minutes. And neither of them finished the game. And I've noticed that Jonquil hasn't finished the game in most of the games this season, which is interesting to me.
Yeah.
I know she had a foot injury before or like during the off season, but if there's an issue, then they should sit her, let her get the issue right. But if she's playing, I don't understand why she's on the bench in crunch time for the last 3 or 4 games. She's only playing
This
19 minutes.
Jones we're talking about, man. This ain't
Yeah,
a regular big, bro. This is former MVP.
literally, this not
Literally,
that long ago. Not that long ago.
Still one of the better players in the league. Like the conversation a couple years ago was who's the best player in the league, Asia, John Quell, or Stewie. Now two of the three are on the same team. I mean, I understand why one is getting more touches than the other, but same time, it's like they could be a two-headed monster type deal. Have them both out there while, I don't know, man. It's I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. But
That's
John
it,
Quell
bro.
should be playing more.
You said who?
I said John Quell should be playing more.
Yeah, absolutely.
No reason why he shouldn't be. I mean,
I don't know. I don't
said,
know if there's a
like we
specific
mentioned
reason for
her
why she's
foot.
not. Yeah, I don't know if there's a specific reason, like if she's still dealing with the injury. I did see that she said the other day that playing has helped it get better over the last week or two. Sabrina was also dealing with a bit of a hamstring injury. She did play 32 minutes the second Sky game, but she only had 4 points in that game. So Sabrina, she gotta find her consistent role. And I know it's difficult with all these new players and all these big stars, and then Marine Johannes comes back and ends up,
She's
closing
so
out
tough,
the
bro.
first, closing out the fourth quarter, her first game back. So Sabrina's on the bench. And then you come back second or the next game, and you only have 4 points. Um, it can be tough. So, um, they're still gonna win the games because they have Stewie, they have Courtney Vandersloot, they have Sabrina, they have Johannes. Myra Salvy's play good basketball. Got Benaj Delaney. Uh, got Kayla Thornton. Like they've got a ton of talent. So it's not like they necessarily need John Quell to be John Quell today. But at some point they have to get her rolling as well. Like they put a major emphasis the first few games, it felt like, on Brianna Stewart getting it going. So, they lost the first game, and then
Yeah,
the second game they came back and Stewie went crazy. So
weird.
I wouldn't say they force fed her, but they made it important, imperative that they got the ball to Stewie. So
Yeah.
now that you've gotten Stewie in a rhythm and she knows where she's at in the offense and how to get to her spots and how everything works as a group, you got to do it with John Quell too because you're gonna need her to win championship.
Oh yeah.
That's just a fact of it. You're gonna need her to beat the Aces. So
Yeah, especially how the
we'll
Aces,
see.
Aces ain't playing fair, bro. I mean, I know they lost tonight, but like, yo, that team looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, they've had some
They have
they've
some
had some
hiccups,
close ones.
but
They
like
they
they're
struggled with
on.
Atlanta and Indiana.
When they're on,
Their defense
they're
against
on.
Atlanta was not good. That pick and
Okay,
roll defense, they were
okay,
getting they were getting sliced up.
yeah, I understand that. Sometimes machine need a little maintenance.
They needed more than a little maintenance. They was getting cooked with that pick
Machine
and
need a
roll.
little maintenance.
That pick and roll was eating them
They
alive.
took care of business the other night against the Sun. And I just at certain moments, I was just like, bro, this team runs like their offense is so smooth, like flowing, like it's like fluid. It's just like like everything
They
just
had
works out.
they had a they got an assist on the first 13 shots. Like the first 13 field goals, they had an assist on.
Come on,
That's
man.
crazy.
Come on,
That's
man.
crazy.
Like Asia's gonna go to work. Asia ain't no guarding Asia. I don't care. Only way you guard Asia is she miss. Is what it seems like.
So she got herself.
Basically. Candace fits right in with that team. Kelsey Plum's still a killer. Chelsea Gray still a
She's
killer.
been struggling this year though.
Jackie Young.
They got to get her going.
Oh yeah. Well, you talk about KP?
Yeah, she been struggling. She's been so last year she averaged 20 on 46, 42, 84 shooting splits. This year she's averaging 14 on 38, 20, 79. That's not good. And it's through 8 games now. Tonight, let's see what she had tonight. What does she have tonight? They only scored 77.
There didn't have been much in the first half.
Shout out to Oklahoma, baby. She led the team in scoring tonight. She had 16 on 5 and 9 shooting. So she showed up. Just didn't get a ton of help from everybody else. She had 16 on 5 and 9 shooting, was 3 of 6 from 3. So much better. Asia had 13, Chelsea Gray had 12. They none of them shot the ball bad. Asia was 5 of 10, Chelsea Gray was 5 of 10, Kelsey Columbus 5 for 9, Jackie Young was 4 for 5. So they all shot efficiently. There's too many turnovers. They didn't get up enough shots.
Yeah, they had what? How many turnovers? It was like the most turnovers they had all season.
Oh, Kirsten Bell came in 2 for 7. Kayla George came in 2 for 6.
16 turnovers.
That's a lot of turnovers.
You win a game. You really don't win many games turning the ball over 16 times.
And I said that all season last year. I can't remember what team it was. They always, maybe it was Indiana. They always had hella turnovers, and that's why they end up losing 95% of their games. Shout out to Oklahoma. They just completed a 3-peat in women's softball. Fucking softball. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
The softball World Series, SWS.
That's not stuff. Women's College World Series. It's called
Women's College.
Shout out to Oklahoma. Shout out to Jordy Ball. Shout out to Tiare Jennings, Jada Coleman, Riley Boone. That team is crazy. I mean, they lost the best player in baseball or
softball. Come on, so get it together. Get it together.
They lost the best player in softball for the last 2 years. This past season, Jocelyn Allo, obviously she graduated, and they came back and they didn't miss a beat. I think they only lost 1 game this year. So, yeah. They're just a well-oiled machine. I mean, they're very much. This is very much like the UConn, Oklahoma reign of softball right now. They won. I want to say they won in 2012, 13, and then they won like 16, 17, and then now they've won the last 3. So people have to step up to their level, and that's what made women's college basketball as good as it was, or as good as great as it's been the last couple of years. Is UConn losing and other teams stepping up to the plate and saying, "Hey, we're here too. We can recruit. We can get transfers to come in." So
they proved it. Stanford,
if you don't,
USC proved it. Doggone LSU proved it.
LSU, Notre Dame, Mississippi State, Baylor. I knew you was gonna do that shit at some point.
Put a ribbon on that back, brand new. Let me stop.
I already knew that shit was gonna happen.
I said hard I could have went to LSU. I probably said that wrong. I said that wrong. But I want to say hard I could have LSU. There we go.
Atlanta Deathbrow was playing with a fire that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
She's playing with a fire like, oh yeah, I think y'all forgot about me. I don't like that shit.
Everybody forget about you, man. I'm saying that.
Some people did.
Respectful.
Some people did. She's had a lot of injuries. She's dealt with, some
those that did
issues.
don't know ball.
Huh?
But those that did don't know. I gotta stop talking over you.
I feel like it's not necessarily that they don't know ball. I think it's
not paying attention.
In sport, no, it's not even that. In sports, we have a short-term memory. So like, yeah, we saw Della Dawn go crazy in the 2019 finals, right?
Yeah.
2020 she didn't play. 2021 and 2022 she was injured, but we saw glimpses of her. And this year we're seeing, okay, this is Elena Della Dawn. This is the one we know. And that happens a lot in sports. Like we forget that certain players, what has happened to players that put them in a situation like people keep saying like, oh, Gordon Hayward's robbing people of money. Did y'all forget that man fucking broke his whole leg
First game
in
with
Boston?
the Celtics.
Like, but then y'all will say like, oh damn, we feel bad for Isaiah Thomas. You feel bad for Isaiah Thomas because he had to deal with injuries, but when Gordon Hayward has to deal with injuries, he's stealing money. It it don't correlate. It doesn't make sense. So I don't think it's like, oh, we don't know how talented she is. I think everyone knows how talented Elena Delle Donne is. If you follow the game. I just think it's been so long since we've seen her be able to play at this level for an extended period of time. Because she had a playoff game in 2021 where she played well, but then, the back injuries, kind of hurt her. And then last year, they got swept by Seattle in the playoffs. So, she definitely had her moments in that as well. So it's not like, she forgot how to play basketball. She just wasn't healthy enough to play basketball. I think she's trying to show people like, hey, I can still play at this highest level with your favorite players or with the players that weren't necessarily the best players when I was at my best. And now they're there, and I'm trying to get back to that, so I can say I'm like that. So she can remind the world that her name is Lynn Delle Donne. She's a fucking assassin. Yeah. I had an interesting conversation about best shooter in the league.
Oh yeah.
On Twitter this past week. I don't think you can put somebody over somebody as the best 3-point shooter in the league if they don't shoot more threes than the player that I put in the conversation. You can't say, oh, this player's shooting a better percentage, but they only shot 9 threes. Like, the other one shot 50. So, obviously, there's going to be a difference. But it is what it is. I wasn't necessarily saying that she was for sure the best. I just think she has a case. There's a lot of good shooters in this league, but I think she for sure has a case.
Definitely has a case. There's a strong case at that too.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's see.
Who else to talk about? Let me talk about everybody we need to talk about for this past week.
Oh, Haley Jones season.
Oh, there we go.
It's Haley Jones.
I woke up one day, I saw it, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah. We hit. Matter of fact, let me do my research real quick, because if I see some bullshit talking about Haley Jones,
Go ahead, do Googles.
I bet I see a motherfucker that talking about this stuff like coming up. Bitch, I ain't hearing that shit at all. She better be in the fucking starting lineup tomorrow night, or it's gonna be a problem. They gonna make me pull up. They gonna pull up. They gonna make me pull up. Oh, see, it's crazy how shit just pops up into my head. Shout out to DC Young Fly. Shout out to his children. Prayers out to them. Prayers out to his kids, her family, to him, to everybody that have a relationship with her. He posted on social media today, and I just so often I have like a Wild 'N Out song stuck in my head. So that just happened, and that reminded me that I didn't on Tuesday when we recorded. Or was it Monday we recorded? Whatever day we recorded, I didn't. As soon as we ended the show, I remembered that I needed to. So, yeah. I'm trying to see if anybody's saying anything about Haley Jones being the starting point guard, but it's not. It's no one that's covering the dream. It's just like fans saying that she better be the starter now.
They got some interesting games on Friday.
I mean, they're playing. Who are they playing? They are playing
Liberty.
Ooh, that would be a good. That would be a good matchup for her. It's not like either of them are lockdown defenders. She's playing against Sabrina and Vandersloot. She can cook there. Yeah, I'll be highly disappointed because Aaron McDonald has a torn labrum. And she's out for 3 to 4 weeks. Jasmine, that's not her name. Danielle Robinson is out till at least the All-Star break as well. So it should, like I say, it should be Haley Jones season. It should be time for Haley Jones to step up and become the starting point guard. And if she plays the way that I know she can play, she may not give that motherfucker back. Yeah. Oklahoma went on a 53-game winning streak to end the season.
Good lordy.
That is crazy. And they've done that shit like the last couple of years. That ain't even nothing crazy. Jordan Horston had a good game against LA.
Yep.
Her best game of the season. She had 14 points, 7 boards, 4 steals. Ezzy Magagor's been really good this season. It's been nice to see her growth. I mean, she's stepping out and shooting threes and trying to take people off the dribble from time to time. Like, all right, the Storm, they're young. I mean, I like Jade Melbourne's game a lot. I don't know if you've seen Jade Melbourne play yet, but I like her game. She didn't have a good game against LA the second game, but the first game she played pretty well. I think she's got a lot of talent. I think she's the youngest player in the league right now at 20. So, shout out to Jewel Lloyd, man. She's
big facts.
She's got her team.
Bucket.
I wouldn't say that she got her team playing good, but she's got them competing. And she gave LA 37, 8 threes. Then turned around and won the second game against them. So it's gonna be just like I said for the Lynx and Nafisa. It's gonna be a little rough patch for them, but
yeah,
if they play this thing the right way, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carly Samuelson, man.
Oh yeah,
she worked her ass off and got a full season contract with the Sparks.
Oh yeah,
she's on the team, same team as her sister Katie Lou, who is pregnant at the moment.
Yeah.
So shout out to Carly, man. She definitely deserves to be in that. She deserves to be in the WNBA. Every team that she's come to help, with an injury situation, she's contributed right away. She's been fantastic. So couldn't be happier. Good old Carly.
For sure. Shout out to Carly, man. Well,
Dejanay is hell.
What'd she say?
Dejanay said 41 points at 35 on 16 to 23. Hang it up. She said, "Hang it up?" Question mark. Yeah, all right. That's crazy. No way she's talking. She going crazy. And that's the funny part is she was on the team and she was like, "Man, get rid of these old ass motherfuckers."
Word.
That's so
no,
crazy.
she threw it straight at your boy, man. She said Udonis Haslam. That's the funniest thing ever, bro. I'm sorry. It's just like she's going on a rant. She randomly tweeted Udonis Haslam.
Oh hell nah, bro. Oh hell, I ain't with that. Say what you want, but I ain't with that.
She randomly tweeted Udonis Haslam, dog. I was like, nah, man, ain't no way. But yeah, bro. What was I about to say? I think this was last week. Pretty sure, yeah, this was last week. I don't know why we didn't talk about it last week, but this was last week whenever Seattle played against New York. And
yeah,
the post game or whatever. I think it was post game.
Yeah,
when
it was.
Sabrina was like, "Yeah, we on a revenge tour." And like,
Mhm.
it caught me off guard. I was like, "Revenge for what?" I was like, "Oh, for their teammates, cause
Yeah, but they had already. I mean, I
I
guess
said
they
because Sloop
already
came from
managed to have played in
Chicago,
Chicago. Yeah,
Brianna came from
yeah.
Seattle, Jonquel came from Connecticut."
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like
Caleb Thorne came from that. Like, no, I'm just saying.
going that far, sheesh. But
Damn, you said that far. You said that's going far.
I don't say
That's
that far. I'm
that's
saying you going that
nah, that's
you going
crazy.
into each and every transaction that they had this all season.
I'm just saying, if they say it's revenge season, then they all
Well, yeah,
coming from somewhere, ain't they?
that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. I don't know. I like Sabrina though. I like her. I like her attitude. I like. She's tough. Can't wait for her to become what we've been waiting for her to become instead of putting it on her already. Whoa, came out kind of weird, but instead of already labeling her as whatever people have been labeling her as, let her get there. But yeah, nah. What else do I want to say or mention? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Shout out to Asia Wilson,
Shout
3,000
out to
career
Asia.
points.
Yes.
3,000.
Yes.
Oh, Joel Lloyd also. She just reached 4,000. She's the third storm player. Who are the other two that scored 4,000 for the storm?
I looked at the score 4,000 for the Storm. I want to say Sue Bird. And I want to say Brianna Stewart.
Mm. Nope.
Lauren Jackson.
There you go.
That was my initial thought. That was my initial thought. Because
Sue
those are the only
Bird and
other
Lauren Jackson.
because see, those are the only ones I can really think of that have been with the Storm for a long enough time and has had that much of a impact on
Yeah.
the Storm, like to have 4,000. Damn, Stewart don't got 4,000 yet?
Well, remember she came in a year after Jewel, and she had the Achilles season that she missed.
Okay.
So her stats are a little bit
That's
behind.
crazy thinking
And
about
she's not gonna
4,000 points
she's
because
not
they only play like what 30 some
exactly.
games a year most years.
Yeah. And that was depending on if there was the Olympics or not. Some of them was like
And
27,
they don't play as long as games either. Their games are 40 minutes as opposed to
40
40.
minutes. That's
So
what makes them getting 40 so crazy. Like they got 40 at 32
what's it,
minutes.
the Warner getting 40 with like 30 some minutes? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Or Stewie getting
It's tough.
40 and
It's
three
tougher than people
quarters is
realize.
crazy. Stewie getting
Yeah.
40 and 3/4 is insane. I
Especially
ain't
when
even
you
talking
sat on
about
the
that,
bench.
but like she got 40 and 3/4.
And she sat on the bench. She didn't play the whole like she didn't play
She
third
barely
or
played in the fourth. Like she already like
she didn't play
cooled
what
off. Because they try
30
to
minutes.
force it when they put her back in the fourth quarter. They try to force it. I was
Yeah.
like, man, y'all should have just kept it in. But I was like, bro, this is like I don't say it's a pointless game, but it's like if anything would have happened to Stewie, God forbid, if anything would have happened to Stewie that game had she stayed in the fourth quarter, it'd be like,
Stewie
why? Everybody would
Stewie
be like, why is she in this game being up by how much they were up by against the Indiana Fever of all teams? Why would she have been in this game? You know, but of course that's the first thing anybody says when somebody gets hurt late game. But I don't know, man. I think of what Jamal Murray, Paige Beckers that got hurt late game when they were up, basically, or when the game
mm-hmm,
was over.
mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Brianna Stewart currently has 3,865 points.
oh, she'll get that.
So she'll get that this year.
She'll get that.
She'll reach
She might get that
4,000.
next month.
She might get it now, let me check. I mean, realistically, a 30 ball would put
Let's
her
say
on.
we are at the beginning of June.
That's what I say. She do 35, that would put her at 39. Realistically, like 430 balls would give her 4,000 points.
So yeah, probably end of this month, beginning of next month. But all right,
By the not this pod, but the pod after should have 4,000.
okay,
Book it.
it's calling enough.
Book it.
But all right, we got to pick them. So I went 8-5 last week. Tariq went 9-4. He is ahead of me. And I want to make this message clear to anybody working at Fanatics or NBA, WNBA store, NBA store, any of that Vegas store. Bro, make Chelsea Gray jersey available. Like, that's all I want is a black Chelsea Gray jersey. I want my prize from last year. But you guys, y'all gonna drop the new championship t-shirt, which I gotta get as well because I didn't get the old one. But y'all gonna drop the new championship t-shirt for the ring ceremony, but not have the players' jerseys available. Remember, all the players' jersey was available. And you just pick. You pick. Like Jisoo Park's jersey was available for purchase. You can pick. Now it's Asia red jersey. I think it's Asia KP and Candace Parker. But I think only Candace Parker's black youth jersey is available. So I'm like, what's that?
Yeah. It's weird, man.
Making it hard for people to support the game. Like, let us support the game. Not everybody lives in the state or city that they root for, or the players that they're fans of. Let us support the league.
Let us.
It's the league getting in its own way once again.
That's a way to create revenue, since people always talk about money and shit.
Always talk about this and that. We ain't got this, or they don't got that, whatever. They're not trying to let us get it to them anyway. Like, stupid, man.
So ABC's game, instead of Chicago versus Las Vegas, it's Washington versus Seattle on Sunday.
Man, I was going through these games, and I was thinking, these matchups ain't the same. I was like, bro, these matchups ain't the same like they used to. It's like Vegas versus Seattle. You had to cancel plans for, bro. But now it's just like, oh, it's Vegas versus Seattle. I'll catch the highlights on that. It's like, now, I don't know. I like it, though. I like how things have shifted. Teams that weren't as good last year are good this year, all because of a couple moves, or because people are healthy, people are playing, or because people are retired. Things are different. Also,
is every team playing on Sunday?
Yo, facts. That's why I peeped. I was like, yo, what? It's everybody playing on Friday.
3, 4, 5, 7.
Bro, just about everybody playing on Friday and just about everybody playing on Sunday.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. But all right, let's get through these. So,
we get to see Leah Boston versus Brittany Griner this week. First time ever.
Tough.
I'm looking forward to that.
All right, Liberty Dream.
I have Liberty.
Got Liberty as well. Mercury.
With a question mark. So
I got Wings. Mercury Wings. I got Wings. You said Wings?
Yeah.
All right, Fever Lynx. Somebody's got to win this one. I'm going Fever.
He said someone's gonna win this one.
They both had a win apiece, bro. Somebody got to win though.
Yeah, I'm going Fever as well.
All right, Sky Sparks. Ooh. I'm going with Sparks. Yeah, I'm going with the Sparks. Just go. You got.
I'm going with the Sky.
Mystic Storm. Mystics. Wings Liberty. I'm gonna go Wings here. Be bold. I'm gonna predict the upset this week.
I'm gonna go Liberty.
Okay. Sky Aces. You know, I've never picked against the Aces and are going on 3 years of doing this.
Yeah, I'm just not surprised.
Never picked against the Aces. I don't think I will either. Maybe against New York. Maybe against New York. But that depends on how
you went Aces both times last week against the Sun?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the difference, basically. Mystic Storm. Mystics. They played twice.
Yeah, they did.
Sun Dream. I'm going with the Dream on this one. No, whoa, I'm bugging. I don't know why I keep confusing the Sun and the Mercury. Maybe because the Mercury are in Phoenix. And I'm thinking Sun. I don't know. Phoenix Suns.
Oh, Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, it's like another team in the W called the Sun, and it's like what? But yeah, no, Phoenix.
They wear orange.
Yeah. So Sun, Dream. I'm going Sun. Sun is too good.
I got Dream.
All right, Mercury Fever. I got the. I'm gonna take the Fever on this one.
I'm gonna go with BG in the Mercury.
All right, Sparks Lynx, Sparks.
Sparks.
Mystics Fever, Mystics.
Mystics.
Dream Liberty in the rematch. I'm going Liberty.
I'm going Dream.
And Storm Mercury. I'm going Mercury.
I'm also going Mercury.
Word, superb, outstanding. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in once again to another episode of the Hoodie and the Headband podcast. So W edition, W talk, whatever you want to call it. We ain't got a name for it, but it's another installment of us on your television screen or on your podcast streaming service. Yeah, till next week or till whenever. See y'all when we see y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
There we go.